Hi everybody, welcome to Oshinyemi's channel. Yes, as you can see, I'm up here again making another one. Yes, what I would like to say is this really the age of Aquarius? Because coming into consciousness back in the day till now, right, it seems to be a lot of information that's on here, but it's like, is the information being used accordingly, or is people getting the information that is needed? Because I can go on here and I could put in like Astro Crazy, or I could put in like, the rise of the primal mother, and I'll get loads of information on here. I'm just really starting to think because one priestess, I mean, she's always on point, always, all the time, she's on point. She's talking about the messages she's getting for the primal mother, about the black man and how he falls on things, how he's supposed to be the protector. But considering this is the age of computers, androids, or AIs, all that sort of things, it seems to me that how there's a lot of people who's not, like, is your third eye open? Like, are you being moved to do things? Like, because sometimes, right, it's not necessarily like you have to sit down and meditate. Meditating is good, but some people get messages even simultaneously. They could be like doing the littlest things. You can get a dream or something. I've spoken to a few people who's had a few um, spiritual, I would say, visions. So they go by what they're being told or what they're channeling, which is an automatic thing, because the priestess are saying accordingly that how you're not supposed to have to do candles and all that sort of things. You're supposed to automatically be able to, like, do spiritual work either within your mind. It's all the mind in the mind. So I don't know why people are following certain elements, whose name I should not mention, right? Because you are the one who is opened. I mean, the conjunction should have opened up people to a lot of things from what I'm thinking, with all the alignments of the planets and etc. And if you're into astrology, that's just like, you're supposed to be more inclined to certain things. You're supposed to see things simultaneously. You're supposed to feel things simultaneously. You look up in the air, you see certain things, you feel certain things. I mean, even though they said that how with with this pandemic thing, that how it will change the DNA and all that, but I mean, there's a lot going on. I just trying to think: is it really the age of the Aquarius, or is it another time that's going to happen? Because it's just like the Millennium Bug. They said the Millennium Bug was going to happen. It didn't happen. But that Pacific time, 2000, I think, it didn't happen when all the computers was going to shut down. It didn't happen. And there's a lot of things. I mean, I've only seen a few things that a lady, her name's Diane Armstrong. She spoke about the coldness and all this, and it will get colder, and you just, I think, like, yeah, discernment. You have to really think about these things. Like, you have to check the messengers as well. It's not everybody's a messenger at the end of the day. It's not everybody's a messenger. There are some messages that are very accurate. You know, like I said, there's one priestess on here. She's very, very accurate. She was saying a lot of things. Me and her was in sync at one time. She was very in sync. She had a message for the black man, well, for the men, should I say. they have to do their work. Their work, meaning it could be spiritual work, physical work, whatever. They're supposed to, like women as well, like we got to do our work too. So it's not just one-sided. So that they can protect, whether it be in the physical, the mental, the, you know, all way around, you know, as the Americans say, all 9 toes down or 10 toes down. You're supposed to be on it, like sort of thing. Even though within this climate, it is very difficult to do certain things, to make certain maneuvers. You can't just go to the shop and say, oh yeah, I'm going to buy oil, certain type of oils. Everything's by mail. So, you know, is this really the age of Aquarius? Can somebody put in the comments, what do you think? Or, like I said, I know sometimes I read into things wrongly. I might be looking into it too deeply. I could be just be talking off the top of my head. So, is this the age of Aquarius? Because I know I sometimes get little gut feelings, and sometimes it's on spar with a lot of things, a lot of things. Sometimes, you know, I really follow my gut on certain things. I don't just ride, you know, I don't just ride for the sake of riding, because you can do that. You can be all over the place and then you could be nowhere at the same time. You have to have one thing to focus on. So, like, the like, you know, there is something going on. Yes, there's something going on in the air, because you can tell by the weather. You know, the first thing when you know things are a bit funny is by the weather. That's the first indication, the weather. Then the birds, more the animals act a little funny. That's when you know there's something else coming. So, you know, there's apparently some ice, a bed of ice, water. I think it was America. I'm not sure, but I've been seeing a lot of things on the social media, and even with the social media, you can't even take that too lightly, because it could be fake news. So also there is a lot of things going on online. Like I said, there's a lot of back and forth with people. I mean, considering that the human race is supposed to learn from all this palaver, I'm wondering whether the human race is learning anything at all, really, because everybody's still doing the same thing. Nothing's changed. So yeah, I just thought I'll come on here real quick and ask, is this the is this really the age of Aquarius, as everybody keeps using that word? I mean, yes, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. So can you put in the comments, what do you think of it? Yeah, what do you think? Or is this, what I'm saying could all just be rubbish, what I'm talking right now? You can just say, oh, I'm talking rubbish. I won't be offended. So just put in the comment, like the video, and hopefully when I come on here again, where it'll be more a lighter subject, because I'm just asking, you know what I mean? I have to ask these questions. You know, you got to ask certain questions. Right, there's a person's name called Question Everything. You have to question everything. You really have to. I think even in this climate, you have to question everything. You know, do you take your children to get jabs with this thing? Are they going to put the vaccine in my child without me knowing? Another question. When is this all going to end? That, you know, people say it's not going to end, but it might end. It might not end. I might not see this end, but it might end when my children's older or whatever. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say really. I don't really want to waffle on and go on all around the houses and go out of subject. But is this really the age of Aquarius? Is your third eye open? Do your ancestors come to you? Are you getting messages in your sleep? Because sometimes I get messages in my sleep. So yeah, so I mean, people might say, oh, you know, that's religious and all this stuff and all that stuff, right? I was even saying the other day, I don't read the Bible, but I'm seeing certain things and I'm thinking, that's interesting. There's certain things that's coming up, people planting agendas in the black community as well, which is not being broken up for some reason by the black community, because it involves the black community. And they're using the same words. It's Age of Aquarius. It's through the phone. It's through the this. No, it's not through the phone. You have to work on yourself. You really have to work on yourself. You're always working on yourself, whether or not you care to believe it, yes or no. You're working on yourself 24/7, 48 4, 360 days, or how much long years. You're working on yourself constantly. You opening up yourself. The priestess even says that you constantly working on yourself. The work's never done. It's never over. The only time your work's over is when you're in that box. That's when your work's done. And even then, if you haven't done nothing, right, you have to come back again and do it all over again. So I'm going to come off. I'm not going to go on and on. I'm just going to say this. Now, if your third eye is open, or your third eye is open, and you're feeling stuff, because some people's running away from the New Age community. Some people stop doing tarot. Some people stop doing certain things, and they've returned to the churches. Some people return to Christianity because they're not getting nothing out of the conscious community. They're not getting nothing out of certain communities. So with that said, I'm just going to come off. I'm not going to even prolong and go on and go around the houses. I don't even know whether I'm even making sense right about now. I don't even know whether I'm making sense. But yeah, I'm just saying now. Yeah, so with that said, just leave a comment and tell me what do you think? What's your opinion? I want to hear your opinion. Right, yeah? I want to hear your opinion. I don't, right, you could just put down what you think. I'm not going to badge you. I'm not going to ban you, whatever. Just tell me what you think. That's all. That's like, or is it just me? Is it just me? Because I know I'm a Sagittarius. I'm curious. I'm kind of a curious-minded person anyway, in certain ways. And this subject come to me, so I just put it in on the YouTube and hear what everybody has to say. Yeah. All right. Take care. Have a good day, good afternoon, good night, morning, or whatever time it is. And please like and subscribe. Yeah, thank you. Bye.